Oh, hey, what? We're streaming. Hey, hails and well met. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mally Nim, and today we're going to be continuing our adventure within the darkest dungeon of Shadow of the Demon Lord. So, warning. Sorry. I just saw Ruby's message. Yeah, these model is amazing. These
I know.
artists nowadays. Oh my gosh.
The RGB effect, I gotta say, is like I didn't expect it would be this much.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Stop trolling over Z. Warning. This is an 18 plus stream. You have been warned. Viewer discretion is advised. So before we begin, a few quick shout outs. A shout out to Schwab Entertainment for the phenomenal tabletop RPG experience, Shadow of the Demon Lord. Holy shit. Hey, what's up, Mortis? Welcome in. Thanks for the subscription. Also, shout out to Fantasy Grounds for their implementation of Shadow of the Demon Lord. Freaking amazing. Shout out to Sirenscape for their most excellent in-game music and sound. And shout out to my players. Thanks for joining. Thanks for accepting the invite and joining me on this adventure.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, shout out to chat. Thank you for coming by. I hope you have a most excellent day and enjoy the stream. Welcome in Raydell. Welcome in Twixie Gobbo, Mortis, Faye. Hope you're doing good, Faye. Z, of course. Abby, of course. Goob, thanks for the lurk. Ruby, thanks for being here. Everyone, much appreciated. So I need to turn up the Sirenscape music. That's a little quiet. All right. So, I'm gonna turn it over to my lovely players. Please introduce thine self and who thine are playing today, starting with you, Zomdene.
Hello. My name is Zomdani. I am playing Peak, who is a changeling rogue.
Nice.
My name is Z Andor, Z for short. I'll be playing Eddie, the Halfling Warrior.
I mean, and you can shout out yourself too. Zomdene is a streamer, Z is a streamer. They stream. Go follow them. And go ahead, Abby. I will.
Yeah, hi, I'm Gobbo Abby, or Abby for short, who is a Gobbo, as you may have noticed. And I'm playing Giblish, the Goblin Magician. Yes, and I'm also a streamer who exists.
Yes.
But do we exist, though?
Do we exist at all?
We are cartoons on the internet.
I'm in real life as well.
Except for Z Andor here.
Yeah, I never existed to begin with.
Oh no.
All right. Doing something real quick. Pictures. Sorry, I saved the maskless image, Zomdene, Mr. Denny. So I'm trying to make sure I get the right image.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
Oh, it's fine.
No. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Fuck it, we do it live.
Does that mean you're gonna draw the mask back on with paint or something?
Yes, this is going to turn into an art stream now.
Oh my god.
MS Paint, baby. Boom, refresh, boom. Excellent. And then create image record. Sorry, these aren't named better, but okay. Excellent. Hey, you. Oh, DT still undefeated. Did you know that in most human to monster breeding, goblins are the most compatible? Oh.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you. Well,
That
that's
sounded in my head that a
Definitely
real
up there
tilt.
somewhere.
Yeah.
No. Okay, that sounded like a double entendre, but it wasn't intended.
Don't worry, we're 18 plus stream. We can get away with it.
Yes, we can.
Be right up there, right up in there,
You're right up
right
in
up
there.
in there. Right up in the
Right up in there. We don't have to just. We can go balls deep, not just the tip.
I love your reaction,
Cowardice.
Andor.
I'm also just smiling so hard that my eyes are tearing up. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, it's okay.
Excellent, excellent. So, I will do a little intro. Whoops. Went over to the other screen so I can share an image while I do the intro, and we will change the music as well. One moment. Stop this. Back to this. Alright. And then, so since I am kind of teaching Fantasy Grounds as well, something is going to pop up. I'm going to share an image. You can keep that image popped up. You can find it on the right-hand side under images, under campaign if you need it. But this is just for flavor, so I'm going to share this with all the players. It should pop up on your screen. Excellent.
Got a black box so far.
I see a black box as well, but
Black box with some mist in it.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Can I take it player vision preview mode? Yeah. Interesting.
yeah, it's like I see like a gray mist.
Oh,
moving.
are we really zoomed in by default?
No, it's because your tokens aren't on there. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How about now?
A little slightly darker. But
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hey, we're all learning here too. Since this is an actual map, I just wanted to share an image. So, excellent. Cool. Let's move that over so we got more of that in view. All right.
Oh, I can actually drag and make it bigger.
That's what she said. Okay.
Oh.
All right. The intro. Music start. In the northern reach on the continent of Rule lies a forgotten hamlet. Too insignificant to warrant the eyes of the Empire. For years this hamlet has been cut off from the outside world, until recently. Ravens have taken flight from the hamlet, bringing dark words on dark wings. Soon thereafter, the old road that led to the hamlet opened once more, and a call for aid was issued forth. A call to be answered by adventurers, mercenaries, treasure seekers, and more, to venture to this land and fight back the corruption with promises of riches and rewards. And now, a new batch of 3 souls have answered the call. You have traveled along the old road. It wound with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. You felt a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and as you traveled on its writhing path, you foresaw viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors you would face. So steel yourself, and remember, there can be no bravery without madness. The old road has taken you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, you will find your redemption. And so, the carriage brings you through the old road, on the countryside. You pass through farmlands until you get to the hamlet proper, and within the hamlet, you pass by rural, small abodes and shacks as finally the carriage reaches the town center. You see, as you cross an old stone bridge, a mighty set of buildings, a tavern to your left. You can see 2-story. To your right, blacksmith and orc man outside banging away at a hammer. And as the carriage stops at the tavern, you see an older gentleman waiting to greet you as you exit the carriage. And as you do so, Peak, you exit the carriage first. Please describe your character.
Yes. Peak, as you can probably guess, well, she is a rogue, as I mentioned earlier. She is wearing typical leather gear. A few things, if you were to pay attention closely to her, is her knife, if you would like see her knife that she's carrying, would be it's kind of like shiny of a copper. You can tell that it's not what you like typical steel as you would typically see anywhere. But all that probably does not all kind of pales in comparison to the fact that it's very clear she has a giant elk mask on. And it looks like a real elk mask, like she actually just killed an elk, skinned it, and just was able to just figured out how to put it on.
Nice,
So
nice.
she kind of awkwardly tries to, as she gets out of the carriage, tries to kind of maneuver herself out of it, trying to avoid hitting with the antlers.
Oh yeah, excellent. Nice, nice. As Peak steps out behind them, Z.
Yes. Behind Peak, a short-statured halfling skips and hops off the edge of the caravan, wearing nothing but a short leather vest for protection, a small buckler to his left arm, a chain wrapped around his right wrist. He looks around, looks up at everybody. Oh boy, we're in this, aren't we?
Sorry, Danny. I tried to get your portrait out.
It's all right.
There we go. There we go. I'm so prepared. Yes. But we see Danny. We see Peak there with their mask on. And quick shout out to Ruby the Lazy Goblin for doing all these Hero Forge minis, opposing the artistry and the lighting and the most excellent. But there we go. Peak. And then our friend Eddie here, the halfling. And then behind Eddie, about the same stature and height, Abby.
Yeah, carefully dismount the carriage. This is Gibless, who's wearing some kind of well-worn tavern clothes under some light leather armor, and carrying a well-used shovel over one shoulder, and most notably, I suppose, on a little thong round the waist, a silver coin that's been defaced with various runes.
Nice, nice. All right.
Cute if I ever saw one.
I know. All right. And then greeting you. Let me pull this up as well. Tokens, images, company. Boom, boom, boom. Another refresh folder. There we go. Create image record. So prepared. Oh. Sharing another image. And this is the individual who greets you as you exit the carriage. An older human gentleman, dark brown hair, bald at the top, horseshoe, balding with the horseshoe hair around the edges, bearded with a nice coat, like a deep faded red, goldish trim, greets you as you exit the carriage. Ah, yes, so you must be the ones who answered the call. You are not the first to arrive, but I'm sorry for the state of the hamlet, but we are getting back up and running. Please, come inside the tavern with me. I will get first rounds on me, and I want to get to know you a little more before I hire you for work around the hamlet.
Yes. We're going inside to eat. Yes, this is customary.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Lead on.
Okay.
So I'll go back to the scene with no map on it, huh? And I will change the music once more.
I bet this guy only has our best interest.
Only.
Only.
Alright, so he will escort you into this 2-story tavern, open the door for you. As you enter, individual behind the counter, a goblin man, shaggy brown hair, shirtless, 2 fingers where his nipple should be, greets you.
Whoa. Yeah,
They're all shocked.
Yep. There we go.
it's finger nipples.
Hey, welcome to the tavern, guys. New arrivals, huh?
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Nipples, please. I'll get the first round. Get everyone some of the Billy. No, is it Bingo Billy moonshine? Yes. Give us all a little taste of that, and I will. We will be sitting over here in the corner.
Yeah, coming right up. You got it, boss.
And so he will take you to one of the corner seats and sits you down. As you all sit down and take a moment.
I'm Melly Nim, Dr. Moreau, 92. What's up?
He sits you down and looks you all over, waits for a moment as Finger Nipples pours out some freshly made moonshine and brings a little taste over. Here's the first one, so on me. And Finger Nipples will put the drink in front of everybody, but then when he stops at Gibless, he looks Gibless up and down.
Hey, Toots, you looking for some work?
Yo, already.
Oh, and you're offering some, lovely.
Well, we're still waiting, but the upstairs area, I'm not trying to be presumptuous.
Out of character, Abby, is there anything that, besides the look, anything that that warrants Gibless to be of the prostitute profession?
How would you mean? Do you mean body language?
That or like I know back in the day, prostitutes wore like some kind of scarf or something, or some kind of article of clothing saying, "Hey, I'm up for business."
Oh God, yeah, God. There's been so many variants of that over the years. I mean, during late medieval Europe, it was red petticoats. Early medieval, the suggestions of wearing a yellow wimple.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just curious.
Yes, if there is something fitting that would mark them out, if there's, it's your setting, so.
Oh no! Well, it's our setting, so whatever you say is canon.
Well, I haven't got anything visual in the model other than, well, maybe the beauty mark. Maybe this world goes for something subtle. Who knows?
A neckerchief,
Also,
yeah.
Yeah, neckerchief. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I could have the neckerchief or something like that. Or say red neckerchief.
Nice. So he's like,
Yeah, well, I see from the neckerchief that you're a lady of particular skills, and we actually need some right now. I mean,
You're getting desperate, lovely.
No. This is, we're trying to get the business back up and running. I thought that might be why you're here, but since you're talking with the old man, well, hey, if you ever need some extra work, just come on over and, I'll help you out.
Won't be the first time I've moonlit, moonlit, sweetie. So I'll come have a word with you, mate.
Nice. So, out of character, after each session, you can have downtime to, like, get rid of stress / insanity, and prostitution is one of the ways. But, since you made your background a prostitute, I'm thinking of adding, like, another downtime activity where you can make money doing your profession. Any of you, to make a little scratch if you don't have a lot of insanity after a session and you want to make some extra money, well, that could be an option.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Interesting what other people's old professions were then, man.
So Finger Nipples winks and steps away. So
Imagine when he was talking to me, you know the thing where you're dabbing both fingers against each other with your hands in front of your face. Doing that, but with his nipples.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And, he'll walk away and it's like, yeah,
Well, I hope to see you again.
and gives you the nipple finger guns and hand finger guns as he walks away back to behind the bar. The old human man you are sitting with will address you once more. So yes, before we get started, I would love to get to know you a little bit more, see if you are, how you would fare in this. I sent out the call. This hamlet used to be my ancestors, but it has gone into ruin. As of late, rumors of cult activity, rumors of hags in the weald, rumors of fishmen in the cove, but for now, I am trying to get the hamlet back up and running, so any jobs at any of the villages, hamletiers, any jobs that the hamletiers have, they'll bring to me, and I will dish forth to any new arrivals. But let me get to know each one of you. He looks towards you, Peak. Please, introduce yourself. Why did you answer the call to come to this remote hamlet?
Yes, hello. Yeah, I'm Peak. I am. I was looking for work, not for bodies. Yes. I just need money. Mm.
No, well, monetary gain is definitely something that drives most people, so it is quite understandable. You will find work here. Glad to have you here, Peak.
Yes. More dead bodies would not be too strange if they would ever appear. I mean, what?
A little concerning, but I will, Alistair will remember that. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Alistair Pendergast. I did not introduce myself because I am so terrible. And you, Master Halfling.
Oh, nobody's ever called me a master before, but yeah. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. My name's Eddie. The knight I squired for happened to disappear when she went on a dangerous and secretive mission which I know nothing about, so I figured I should probably try to find her, get her some assistance, and embark on quests of my own into dangerous and secretive places, and this seemed like, well, perfect fit for that. Have you heard of the name Reveille any time before in the past?
I have not, but I will keep my ear open and keep you abreast of any information that I might hear. That was very noble. What's so funny, Danny? Abreast.
Yeah. Everyone here is 12.
Yes.
Oh no, this is, yes, we are all mature adults here, so after Eddie ejaculates his response, he turns towards...
Y'all.
He turns towards Giblis. And you, I would expect you were here for Finger Nipples' work, but if you answered the call. Please tell me who you are and why you answered the call.
Well, darling, I'm as mentioned, I'm Giblis. Back home, the people grew tired of my nighttime activities, and took a dislike to me. So it seemed like a good time to move to a new town. Maybe try build up a few extra skills in addition to my well-practiced ones. Though, of course, I wouldn't let them go to wet.
Ah, yes, most excellent.
Wink.
Oh, well, it seems you all have good reasons, monetary gain, new work, trying to follow in your mentor's footsteps and trying to escape from those who don't find your work as honorable as others, which you will find as soon as this hamlet is up and running. I will be partaking in those as well, so it is nothing that I find wrong, so no worries there. But I digress. You're here for work, you're here for money, you're here for a quest. So, most recently, I have been approached by one of the Hamleteers. I'm gonna start calling them Hamleteers because they're not villagers, it's a hamlet, so what would you call it? Hamleteers, ha!
Innocent.
Nerds.
Yes, one of the nerds, one of the bozos here in this hamlet has approached me.
One of the local schlubs. You know?
Yes. Has approached me. It seems these rumors of cult activity have grown stronger, and recently it seems that Agnes, the old lady down the road, her daughter has went missing, and she believes it may have to deal with this talk of cults. So that would be my first quest for you. For first-timers, I pay 8 silver shillings for a job completed, and I will offer from my personal stash an enchanted object for you to decide who takes with you, but 8 silver shilling, and I will give you 1 silver shilling for a upfront payment to take to buy any necessary supplies you need. But for now, I wish for you to speak with Agnes and see if you can assist her with her missing daughter.
And it seems like a good start. Yeah, best go and see this lady.
Yes, let us go.
Yes, sir. Where might we find
And she
Agnes?
awkwardly does the finger. She tries to do like what finger nipples does. Just does like a point.
And he looks at the direction that the point was directed. Is that where Agnes is?
No. I will give you directions. Finger nipple sees Peak trying to do it and points at you with one nipple and winks at you, Peak. Good try.
She's just kind of awkwardly now just doing it constantly.
Hey, yo, Ben Blanco, welcome in. It's been a while. All right, so we can screen wipe if you wish. Anything else before we head out?
I think so. I mean, just going to need to
Not
talk to
much.
this lady and maybe pick up some supplies afterwards, but other than that...
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's much we can acquire with 1 silver shilling, right?
No. I mean, a torch is like 5 copper or maybe even bits. So, yeah.
What about a potion?
A potion is 2 silver shillings. So if you have any leftover money from character creation,
I have about 5 silver shillings, so I think I could probably get like 2.
2 potions. All right.
Yes.
We can just gloss over that, and I can give you some potions.
Oh, okay. I was gonna just try and add them in myself.
Oh, yeah. You can add them in as well. I was just saying, instead of doing RP, you can just go ahead and buy the potions unless you really want to speak with Gus at Gus's General Goods. Otherwise, just buy 2 potions, 2 silver shillings each. Anyone else wishes to purchase anything, we can go over that. We can roleplay it, or what not. Your call.
I mean, healing potions would be a good thing to get. Other than that, I know our starting equipment covers a lot of the stuff we'd likely need. So,
Right.
unless there's anything specific that comes up.
Right. Just checking. You never know. But if there is anything you need, we can always retroactively purchase it.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
All right.
Sunday morning.
All right. So the screen wipes, and you are outside of a small hovel, ostensibly, because you were given direction. This is Agnes's house. As you knock on the door, I assume. Don't let me be presumptuous.
No, we barge in, kick in the door.
Yes! Roll for
No, we're
initiative.
knocking. I think we'll knock. That would be the
Agnes sat there
Sensible
with a
thing to do.
blunderbuss pointed at the front door.
No, we got a catapult and level the whole building.
Why do you have a cannon?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're knocking
Knock,
on the
knock,
door at 3 slightly
Wait,
different
hold.
heights.
I know. I must knock. She just, as you probably like try to open the door already, she would just awkwardly already be knocking on the door.
The door opens and you're greeted with by a human woman, probably mid-30s, a shorter woman, lower 5 feet. Her hair is tied back into a bun. She's wearing simple peasant robes with an apron on, and she will greet you. And I guess Peek's the one who knocked on the door with their giant mask. So as she opens the door and sees Peek with the elk mask on, she kind of steps back, stumbles, and, well, what's
Be
all,
not afraid.
What's all this then?
You have child missing, correct?
Oh, did Alistair send you?
Yes, him. Yes. The
Oh.
alley man.
Thank the old gods. I thought the spirit of the forest had come for me for a moment. Oh, sorry. Let me collect myself. Yes. Well, please come in. And she sees Eddie and Giblis and, interesting. You must be new. Off the carriage.
Recent arrivals, yes.
Yeah. Freshly arrived here.
Oh, thank you. Yes, my daughter, Brandy. She, I haven't seen her for the last day. She was going out more frequently in the past week or so, but she usually comes home, but she hasn't come home, and I don't know where she could be. She's supposed to be hanging out with her friends around the hamlet, but I've seen her friends a few times and asked about her, but they don't know anything. Maybe you can be
When
more...
was she last seen?
Yesterday morning.
and right now it's about a little early afternoon, so a day and a half, basically.
About a day and a half. Where was the last spot?
Well, she said she was going out to see her boyfriend, and she never returned.
I went to speak with the boy, but he said that she never came. But I tried to talk to her friends. One of her friends, Gertrude, she's been holed up in the sanitarium for the last day, and I can't get anything out of her either.
Were they seen together, Gertrude and Brandy? Or is that unrelated, do you think?
I mean, she's always with her friends, so I would assume, and I don't know where her other friend, Gretchen, is. But I know Gertrude is in the sanitarium right now. I don't know what ails her. And her friend, Gretchen should be home, but when I spoke with her, she said that she knew nothing. Maybe it's 'cause I'm her mother. Maybe you can persuade someone, one of them, any information on my daughter, please.
Yes. I can.
Most assuredly.
I believe knife has been quite effective.
No,
I shall get
no knife.
information.
Wait,
What? No
no
knife.
knife.
No.
wait, what knife?
What?
Conversation. Sharp tongue, maybe, but no knife. Preferably.
Yes. I shall use sharp tongue.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Oh, you scared me for a moment. She nervously laughs. Oh, God. But please, any information, any questions you have, any information, I am here for you.
When your daughter, Brandy, said she was going to meet her friends, do you think she was being truthful, or maybe she got some secret she's keeping from you?
Well, you know, teenagers, they always have their own secrets, but I hope she was being truthful, but I try my best. It's hard. It's hard out here for a single mother.
Okay, sanitarium maybe first then?
Yes, sanitarium with sharp tongue. We shall try to gain information.
Oh, God, for a moment there I thought she said cemetery. No. Oh, sanitarium, okay. Whew.
No, two different things
Straight
where
to
bodies
the
go.
cemetery. No leads or anything, just right, we're going to go dig up some bodies. Yes, guess we'll have to go talk to her friends, see if we can find out a bit more. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if this Gretchen is keeping a few secrets, particularly from a friend's mother. Yes.
All right, so first thing I heard was the sanitarium, correct?
Yeah, that's what I think we were going first.
Not sure if Pete should be the one to talk to someone locked up in a sanitarium.
What's going to happen?
It's either the worst idea or, by pure chance, absolutely perfectly the best idea, depending on what's going on with them.
I'll give that like a 35-65 split in favor of the worst idea.
So the scene changes as you exit the building. The screen wipes and we start at the entrance to the sanitarium. As you enter, no knock required, you see a semi-circular room with two doors on the back wall. There are tables set up in the front, in the greeting area, as well as a large fire pit in the center. Sitting at one of the tables is a small halfling woman with her hair tied up in the back, short brown hair. Homely halfling woman, 3.5 feet tall, wearing a black dress with a white apron, with a hat on, a nurse's hat. As you enter, she's like, "Hi, what can I do for you today? New arrivals, I see. What ails you?"
I guess we look towards sorry, I forgot your character's name. Giblis. Giblis, do you have people skills, right? Can you take the charge?
Quickly, I look at Peak. Probably more than some in another group. Hello there. Yeah, we're new in town. We're trying to help out Agnes with finding a daughter. We hear one of Brandy's friends is here.
Oh, yes, Gertrude. She's in one of the rooms back there. She's on the bed. She's been moaning and tossing and turning and just speaking weirdly. And she's like she has a fever as well, but I don't know what's wrong with her. She just mouthing gibberish as far as I can tell.
Is it the same sort of thing that she's mouthing? Or
Yeah.
is it kind of... Okay, and when did she come in? And who brought her in?
She came in early this morning. Bradley. The boy. One of the Hamletier boys around here brought her in.
Generic man on
Another
street.
lead.
But you remember Bradley was the name of Brandy's boyfriend.
Yes. I think that was right.
Names. Ha! Confusion.
And what was the girl's name again? Not Brandy. The one we're going to meet. Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Gertrude. And then there's also a Gretchen. Ha! Keep up. Nah.
Trying to burn these into memory.
Right, so all the teenage girls start with G. That's what we've learned here.
But the nurse, the halfling nurse, will escort you to the back to one of the rooms. You see a line of beds in a row. There is a human teenage girl in one of them. The bed's a little wet from sweat. She's tossing and turning, and as you approach, you can hear her say, "It can see me. The tentacles, they writhe in my brain.
You, body! Are you Gertrude?
They can see me. They're always watching. They know. They know.
Where do they see?
Everything. They see everything.
Everything, yes. Yes.
When did they first start seeing?
They have always been seeing, all knowing.
When did you find out about them?
They are in my mind, writhing in my brain. I see them. They want me. They're calling. They're calling. And then she passes out for a moment.
Oh.
I would like to attempt to sense magic.
Oh, yes, most excellent. What does it look like when Giblis casts the spell Sense Magic?
Well, first off, I hold up my little silver coin, which presumably glows a little bit in awkward, unpleasant-looking colours. In this case, I'm just going to lay my hand on her forehead, and then, mouth a few words that more or less sound like nonsense, really. And then the coin, the coin glows something unpleasant, and that'd be it, really. Only a simple little thing.
As your coin begins to glow in a strange, unpleasant way, the body of this human girl begins to glow the same way until the glow starts to dissipate, rising into your coin, and you grasp your coin and you sense that this girl is under the effects of some sort of madness tradition magic.
Well, it's definitely magical in nature. Unsurprisingly, considering where we are, it's mad. It's madness magic. This isn't a natural malady.
The nurse who's been there the whole time.
Oh dear, I knew it wasn't natural.
Madness magic. Oh, I don't know if I have a cure for that.
You have to be a magical cure for a magical ailment. Is anyone in town known to chuck in madness magic?
Well, I'm not too versed in the magical arts, but we Hamletiers are simple folk, not in the ways of that kind of magic as far as I'm aware. I have heard rumors of dark cult activity, though.
Could you narrow down a location?
Oh no, I've only heard rumors that there's activity. I didn't know there would be a location. Didn't think to ask.
Maybe perhaps where information could be found of location.
The girl's boyfriend, Bradley, was it?
Yeah.
Brought in this one, points to Gertrude. Perhaps he knows more.
Yeah, the young man who brought her in would be the next place to look. And, well, then Gretchen as well, of course, but as this Brad will likely know more. Whether he'll actually say or not, be interesting to find out. Should we leave this poor girl to rest and go find this Brad?
Say we do.
Yes. Brad stays with his father on the farm. About a 20-minute walk outside the hamlet.
Let's get started then.
Yes,
Let's,
find new body.
And what's up, Davis? Welcome in.
Yes, so the screen wipes, and we, if you wish, we montage over to the farmhouse, but if you wish, I can give the scene to you for a little bit of role play, if you wish. So, starting with you, Peak, as you walk down the cobblestone towards the farm, what is on thine mind?
Is on Peak's mind. She is looking around for, say, if there is like any sort of like traps near like the front door or something like that. She'll just very awkwardly kind of just be like crawling around like the front door.
Oh, yes. Well, I was saying, during the walk, if you wanted to have a role play between the group.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Got a bit ahead of myself.
I forgot. That's one of the things I like to do is like give the scene over to you all if you wish for a moment.
I would look over to Eddie. You, halfling body, are you of noble descent?
No, common folk. I was entangled with some nobles, though. Worked for one. Yes.
You have fancy wear on your body.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Question out of character to Peak's player.
Yes.
Does the mouth of that elk's head move
No.
when she speaks? Okay, so...
But if you were... Do you try to like look closely at it?
He's very interested in that, yeah. It's very unnerving.
As you kind of look a little closely, you would notice like there are like kind of holes where like there are eyes supposed to be, and where the eyes are kind of located, you do notice a faint green glow a little bit from inside.
Ooh. Very cool. So, he'll also turn to Gibbles. So you have both FIFA skills and magic skills. Very interesting. Where'd you train?
I didn't. I've had a complicated life, dearie.
Interesting.
More about learning as I go. Really. I like to be quite hands-on.
You are what they say, Lady of Night, yes?
That's one of the names.
Yes. As she does the finger nipples point at you.
Got to practice that skill, right?
Yes. People seem to like this. I am unfamiliar with proper how do you say
Etiquette?
etiquette? Yes.
Peak, have you not spent a lot of time around people?
No, not much. Still learning. I must always knock on doors, yes? As I enter the room, no matter what.
Depending on situation, maybe. No?
Usually, I'd say
This more
It's
information must be
complicated.
gathered.
It's complicated.
it's more complicated than it seems. Yes,
Mhm.
I find it's good habit to do though. It's I'd say err on the side of caution and knock before entering, even though sometimes you don't need to.
We were told use sharp tongues. That does not mean to stab with my tongue, yes?
Not usually. Normally they're talking about someone who's particularly skilled at talking.
Understandable, yes.
Of course, there are many skills that a tongue can do.
Mine.
You say
yes.
that. As you say that, Gibless, you are approaching over a hill. You can see the farmstead in a little bit of the distance, but there's a human man, a teenage age, disheveled black hair, fixing a fence along the property. As you walk over, talking about the different things the tongue can do, he turns towards your direction. Hey, sup, nerds?
Greetings, nerd. That's the local custom, right?
Yes, that's just how people say hello around here. Sup, nerds?
Yes, sup, nerd.
Hey, what you doing at my family's farm?
Oh,
We have come to information.
Hello, dear. Are you Brad?
The name's B-Rad, thanks. Ah,
You rat.
he gives you the one
He told
eyebrow.
joke, yes. As Pete kind of like leans into Gibless, he told joke, yes.
He did. It wasn't a very good one, but he did tell a joke.
Yes.
tried. This was
I
mine.
appropriately laughed.
What the hell do you?
You,
What the hell you
you'll
freaks
be-
want?
you'll be Brandy's better half, yes?
Ha, that's one way to put it. So, what the fuck do you know about Brandy?
Yeah, we know she's missing, and we know we know that her friend Gertrude is in the sanitarium, and you took her there. So we'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened.
Oh, I ain't got no answers for you. She was just started talking crazy, so I dropped her off. Well, if you don't mind, I got other things to do. He starts to
drop
walk.
off.
He starts to walk towards the
We're
farmhouse.
not done talking. Conversation still continues.
And then he takes off running. What do you do?
Oh, we're going after him, aren't we?
Chase sequence.
Chase sequence. Yes.
Do.
I did not.
Exactly, Zach.
I know. I did not prepare chase music.
No Betty Hill?
Yeah, that's actually sucks.
Here we go. Okay, so he takes off running. Let's get some challenge rolls to see if anyone catches up with him. So let's learn about making challenge rolls in Shadow of the Demon Lord. It's kind of like a skill check and a saving throw rolled into one. So, in order to do so, let's pull up your character sheets, and this would be a strength or agility challenge roll. So what you would do is, under agility, double click that dice, or single click, it's double click, and our DC is always 10 for a challenge roll. There are no boons or banes in the situation. It is just you trying to chase down a young man.
Worried me being a dwarf, I'm not particularly very fast.
Who said you're a dwarf?
I am. Oh, I am a changeling, but I'm in the shape of a dwarf.
Correct.
I'm gonna like to use my good fortune to reroll that 1 if I can.
Oh, a fortune. It's not a reroll. Oh, yeah, you have
Good fortune of halfling.
Yes, the halfling feature. Let's go over that real quick. So, as a halfling, Eddie has good fortune. Whenever a creature within short range rolls a 1 on any dice, which you are a creature within short range, you can use a trigger action to discard the roll and roll again. And let me just switch scenes so people can see dice rolls. There we go. Excellent. So you can roll if you wish. Peek.
Do I just
stockpile
roll?
them.
What's
I just
it?
roll agility, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just click it.
Yeah. And it shouldn't matter.
yeah.
Yeah. The three of you.
Wow.
The three of you are able to rush up to Bradley as he is making his way towards the barn behind the farmhouse, and you're able to with 3 successes. I'm not gonna make you roll to like tackle him or grab him, but you are all able to catch up with him, corner him. Yo, what the fuck, dudes?
Is there an option to kind of like try to like pin him to the ground or anything?
Oh, if you wish to do that, yeah, give me a strength. It will be quote unquote a challenge roll, but the DC, it's an attack roll. So the DC is going to be his agility instead of a 10. But you would roll it the same way.
I would roll agility as well.
No, you roll your strength.
Strength. Okay.
The DC's not going to be 10, it's going to be his agility. So you got a 10. Let me double check.
I don't believe you said that's not a success.
No, a 10 is always a success on a challenge roll, but this is an attack roll. So I'm going to see what Bradley's you went strength. What Bradley's agility is? No, so you fail barely.
Okay.
But Bradley slips out as you try to grab him. He's like, "Yo, bro, fuck off, man."
Bradley? You need to start talking, or else the Entlord Head is gonna be very angry at you.
I must use knife now. Yes, this I understand. This makes sense.
Whoa, calm down, dude.
Just taking a few steps there, Peak, but yes.
Have the knife ready.
Look, what do you want to know?
What happened? Why did you take someone under the effect of madness magic to the sanitarium? And where is Brandy?
What are you talking about? Madness magic? Look, the broad just went crazy, and I was like, I don't know what to do with her. Let's drop her off here. Brandy's off
Where
doing
were
her
you?
own. Where was I? We were out drinking near the moonshine distillery. Yeah, that's it. Totally.
You need to practice your lying a bit more, Bradley. That was an obvious misdirection.
Give me a perception attack roll.
Okay.
The DC will be his will, basically.
Oh, that's very
Dang.
good.
What's up with all you and negative ones?
Why is there 2 negative ones on it? I only have 1 negative one.
Oh yeah.
And that was versus will. Wrong. Will, and select versus will. Yeah, for some reason, you believe him, Eddie. He doesn't know. He was out drinking.
Would
Do I
10
have
make
to
a
roll?
difference? Because I don't know why I have 2 -1s there. Could you elaborate on that, maybe?
Yeah, that is weird. -1. Yeah. Even with a I think even a 10 would have failed. Let me double check. NPCs, blah, blah, blah. Da, da, da. You see nothing. Yeah, a 10 would have failed, even with the...
Okay.
Okay, do you want the rest of us to roll to see if we believe him? Which
Oh, you
obviously
can. Yeah, you can. You can,
I
for
do
sure.
not believe this man. Nope.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweetheart, I've seen men lie so many times.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I probably would have given you a boon for that, though you don't need it because of your prostitute background. You definitely can suss out lies from men. Easy.
Sweetheart, it's never 6 inches.
Look, if I pull the skin back really far and then I
Listen, between my thumb and my index finger.
oh shit.
Hey,
I mean, there was that one guy, but that's a special case. And that was way more than 6.
Okay, we're talking about penis sizes and I get a follower. Hey, welcome to the war.
Yeah, wicked.
welcome to the warband.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, Wicked. Nah.
All right, be your ad.
Oh shit, another one.
Maybe one day you will be.
Fulcrum.
Mr. Fulcrum, welcome to the warband.
Nice.
Oh, what a nice name.
Perfect. The stream is intended for mature audiences. Excellent.
It's a
Yes.
penis.
Penis. Look, I don't know, man. She just went crazy. I don't know. My girl, she's into some weird shit, but you know, she's my girl, so I'm gonna be with her.
Kind of weird shit. And where is she?
Look, I left her in the ruins up north when I brought this broad down here, but you know, he keeps eyeing the barn, you notice. But you know, it is what it is. She's probably, you know, she's probably out there. She's fine.
Eddie, do you mind checking the barn while I
Is that where he was
yourself-
drinking? Because I'm not following the story anymore.
just go have a look in the barn to see if there's anything interesting in there. I think our friend, well, myself and Pete are going to continue talking to him for a little while, but he seems interested in this barn, which is very unusual.
Roger that, keep an eye on him. Be right back. He cuffs it to the barn. Is it locked?
No. You're able to open the barn door. It is mostly covered. Yes. You see it has a second story with a ladder that leads up, mostly covered in hay. There are a few stalls, and you hear some rustling coming from one of the stalls.
He's worried about his ferrets.
I'll attempt to inconspicuously make my way towards the rustling, see if I can get there not being noticed.
Give me an agility challenge roll to do this
You're good.
stealthily.
You're good at those, right?
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Plus-
is it giving me 2 modifiers?
That is crazy.
Is it I'm double clicking or should I single click?
I think double clicking is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that is weird. Well, something to inform the Fantasy Ground devs, the ones who are working on Shadow of the Demon Lord, which they are so quick to fix issues.
But that's still a success, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's just halving luck has been buffed way too much.
Overpowered
Maybe-
halfling.
Is there like
Well,
a
that
boon
applies to the
being
negative,
added?
so
Or any-
-1 was also twice.
Yeah. But we can see that you got a 19, 22 minus 3, so yes. You're able to quietly skirk about, shuffle a little bit, and get to the stall without presumably being noticed. And as you peek through, you see 2, well, Actually, what you see requires a will challenge roll. So go ahead and give me that real quick.
Of course. I'm gonna reroll that one again.
Yep.
Not enough.
Gotta love the halfling. Reroll a 1 and get a 2. So nice. Classic. Okay, enjoy your first point of insanity, Eddie, as you stare into this little stall and this, like, emaciated skull, like, rises from the hay, and then you see another one. This looks like dead. Like, this creature should be dead, whatever it is, but it is rising from the hay, and you're able to steel yourself as far as not make a noise with your agility challenge roll, but you're frozen for a moment, frightened even, as sweat starts to bead on your forehead as you see these creatures, and they start shuffling within the stall. But
If I may,
yes.
I have a halfling thing on common courage for being frightened. I can make another will challenge roll then.
Let me double check that for sure. I do not want to, uncommon courage. When you become frightened, you can use a trigger action to make a will challenge. You remove the afflict. Oh, okay. So you will still gain the insanity, but the frightened will go away. Yes, if
I still
you...
need to succeed,
Yeah, correct.
which is not gonna happen.
Alright, but don't worry. You're frightened for a number of rounds equal to your new insanity total. So you're frightened for 10 seconds, basically.
Gotcha.
And then we switch back to Gibless and Peak, while Eddie is looking at Undead.
Trying to collect this jaw back up.
Hey, what's that halfling dude doing in the barn? He's been in there for too long. You know, this is private property. I should go get the guards. This is fucked
You
up.
should silence yourself.
As Peak is just kind of waving around her knife.
Well, bro, no need to get violent over here. We're all cool here.
You you must tell us where Brandy is. If you have the information, the body will be found.
What? What are you talking about, bro? What body? Look, you're really freaking me out, especially with that mask. Come on, man. Who wears a fucking elk head on their head? I mean, who does that? So cringe.
Yeah, it is cringe, yes.
What do you wish to do, Eddie?
I'm still frightened.
10 seconds has passed.
Okay. Do these animated skeleton-like figures have noticed me?
No, not with your agility challenge roll. But another thing of note, you do notice, as they shuffle in this little area, there is like a small, seemingly journal there within the hay.
I'll make my way as quietly as I can after I'm done collecting myself, get my jaw back clenched and attached to my face, make my way back to the others and try to warn them about some nastiness in the barn.
All right. Out of character, Abby, how much time do you have left? Because I'm so bad at keeping track.
I've got. Oh god, there. I've got. Well, it's 11:48 now, and I've got until 1, so I've got an hour and a half maybe.
Hour and a half, roughly. Okay. I was gonna have like 2 combats, an intro combat, but we may go ahead and skip that one and just gloss over it, if you wish, to save time. So we won't worry about the skeletons for now. But Eddie returns from the barn.
Oh, you'll not believe what's in there. Some sort of people, but they got no flesh on them anymore. It's crazy. They're just
Skeletons.
shambling about.
That sounds like skeleton. Oh,
Hmm.
walking around, eh?
Oh.
So Eddie, why do you have skeletons walking around inside your barn?
I'm Eddie.
Not Eddie, sorry. Brad.
Brad, yeah. I was trying to
Eddie,
remember his
you own
name
this
again.
place now. We didn't mention, but when we came here, there was a deed you had to pick up.
Look, it's B-Rad, and I don't know what you talk about. Skeletons in the barn, that's just crazy talk. You must be mistaken, little dude.
No. I know what I saw.
Telling untruths. Are you? Then
Look.
maybe I shall tell untruths about you.
Hey, I'm gonna go get my dad, and he can sort this out. How's that sound?
Just smack him on the shins with the rim of my shovel.
Ah! What the hell?
Ah, yes, violence. Yes. New body shall be made.
Brad, I don't want to be rough with you. I'm not being paid enough for that. But well, first off, stop being an asshole for 5 minutes of your life. And cooperate with us. Otherwise, it'll go very poorly for you. Do you really think that someone like this, gestures at Peak, is someone you want to get? You want to be at the mercy of? Really? Just help us. Don't make us angry, and you might get out of here with only a few bruises and the tattered remnants of your pride.
All right. So, I don't know where she is right now, okay? But I am supposed to meet her at the ruins tonight at midnight.
Ruins at midnight.
The ones up north?
Yeah.
And the skeletons?
Look, like I said, she's getting into dark shit. I think she said something about she was gonna be the next necromancer's apprentice, whatever the fuck that means. But you know what? She's my girl. So if that's what she wants to do, old B-Rad will be right there by her side.
So they're brandy skeletons. Not literally.
And you shall be by her side then.
Brad, you're going to make sure that no one gets hurt by those skeletons, aren't you? You're going to keep that barn shut up really tight and locked to make sure no one gets in and those don't get out, aren't you? Otherwise, we're going to have to come back.
Yeah, you got it. But out of character, if you all wish, you can have a mock combat where you wipe the floor with these easy creatures, because I wanted to have at least one body for you, Gibless, if you want, for reasons.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Eddie would have forgotten to close the barn door as he was exiting.
Right.
Very, very right threat that the skeletons may have shuffled outside, and yeah.
And my cat's crying. Let me know if that's too much.
I don't hear it. Don't
I can't
worry.
hear them, but that's adorable.
It's cutie.
Well, yeah, if everyone else wants to murder the skeletons, we can do that nice and quick.
These faces, little decayed,
Yes.
but may prove useful.
So if you want, we can just describe it. Of course, Peak, Danny, you're going to have to make a will challenge roll for your insanity. Gibless, because you know dark magic and necromancy, I'm going to give you 2 boons on this roll.
Ooh. How do boons work again?
Let's see, on your character sheet, on the right-hand side of all your stats, you have boons and banes. Hover over the boons and use your control and mouse wheel and add 2 to that, and then roll your will.
Okay, there we go. I see. And then we do that and we add it to it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so during this combat with these emaciated skeletons, you're able, boon and a hydrate. So I have 2 boons. I'm so sorry, I keep forgetting about boons and banes. Remember, there are 2 boons in the pool, so if anyone wants to add a boon where one is not, and the next time I have to roll, I will add a bane. But yes. Remember that. Boons and Banes. There are 2 in the pool for boons if you want to grab one of those. But yes, so if you wish, starting with Peak, and then Eddie, and then Gibless, how does it look during this combat with these skeletons? Please describe it.
Peak would immediately take out her staff that she had, and she would immediately try to go to basically just try to immobilize the skeletons before they could try to do anything.
All right.
She has seen this before.
All right, so Peak goes for the kneecaps. Eddie.
Eddie's training kicks in and he unfurls the chain that he has wrapped around his right wrist. Just tries to whip him from keeping some distance and trying to kite them if possible, but I don't think he has any reach, so it doesn't have any mechanical effect. He's just trying to be cool as he does it.
Right. So Peak knocks out one of her kneecaps. It starts to hobble as Eddie comes in and knocks off the skull of the other one, incapacitating it. Gibless, the one that is hobbling, how do you finish it off?
I'm just gonna smack it with the shovel. Go for the head to take it down.
Smack it in the head with a shovel as it falls. You are able to use your spell if you wish. Just remember, going through town with a corpse might be.
I'm gonna hold off on it for now.
Oh, okay.
Still at the investigation stage.
Nice. Cool. I was just giving you the option.
The bodies are in play now, so I can always come back.
Are these just like pure skeletons?
Basically, yeah. They still have like flesh on them, skin, but it's tightened, old skin, but mostly skeleton, but really emaciated. Skin? Yeah.
Any like skin that there would probably be like whatever there might be left on the face, you would just see Peak kind of taking her knife and just kind of like cutting certain edges of the face like kind of off and putting it away in her little bag separately from her other stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
I would like to roll another insanity check.
If you like me to do another insanity check, I can.
No,
I would like to make one myself.
I mean,
you would like to make one.
that is pretty creepy. If you want to, Eddie, I will allow you to make one if this is a little much for our halfling warrior.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 2 insanity. Let's go.
Excellent. So as you kneel down, Peak, and start carving the emaciated flesh off the face of this undead creature, Eddie, you watch in horror. Like, why would someone desecrate a body like that?
Yeah, who'd do such a thing?
Yes, new material. Yes, for new face.
Excellent. So, as the combat ends, the skeletons, emaciated undead, die. Peak, you do that. You look around, you notice that Brad is nowhere to be seen, but there is still that book that you saw, Eddie.
Mm-hmm. He'll totally go inside the barn, not to throw up or anything. And after he's thrown up, he'll search for the journal.
Excellent.
Good move. Always throw up before picking up the book, not when you're reading it.
Yes. Basic etiquette.
Particularly library books. They don't like it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But this small little journal is scrawled with mostly gibberish that only Gibless can read, because the other two cannot. But Peak.
Yes.
Being a spy, you do notice there are some symbols and such that you pick out within this gibberish. It looks like the same stuff that Gertrude was spouting off in the sanitarium, but you see like little symbols and such, and this corroborates what Brad had said about the meeting at midnight, but it also, the symbols also notate that Gertrude would be coming to this meeting, even though she is in the sanitarium, all, addle-brained right now. For some reason, this little note, this little thing is saying that she will meet at the appropriate time as well.
Ah, okay. I would relay this information about Gertrude, that she is most likely going to be heading in the direction of where we need to find Brandy.
I wonder if there will be the spell she's under will draw her to them.
Yes, it may be best if we were to tail behind, as they say.
Sanitarium doctor is gonna let her just leave.
Santo might not have a choice. Particularly if there's some secretive cult going around. We can't be 100% sure who's a member and who isn't. And, well, it might just drive her mad. That'd be the simplest way of getting around her.
I thought she already had madness.
Oh, no, I meant the sanitarium nurse.
Yes.
Really should have gotten her name. Oh, well. So, we should at least go back there to warn her. I mean, we have plenty of time to get to the ruins. So, we should go and at least warn her. And...
That may be not enough time.
What time is it?
Maybe limited.
Let's say with the role play, the walk, the combat, I said it was like early afternoon. It's later afternoon now.
And how far away are the ruins? Do we know
20
how long it would take?
20-minute walk back to the hamlet, and then about 2 hours to walk to the ruins.
And it's like almost midnight, you said?
The meeting is supposed to be, but the current time is around 5-ish in the afternoon.
Okay then. Then we probably would have enough time.
Shouldn't need to pick up any more supplies, should we? So, yeah, we should get back into town then, because we can drop off a warning and head to the ruins.
Nice. So that's the plan.
Yeah. Is there a town guard or militia or anything we could warn as well?
There is, but it's mostly like a sheriff and a deputy kind of thing, since this small hamlet has mostly been cut off from the outside world, so they don't have much in the way.
The feeling is that I think we are the sheriff and the town guard currently.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Been deputized and whatnot.
Exactly. Cool. So if you all don't mind, we can take a quick 5 to 10 minute break before we go on to the next part. That way I can feed the cats before they eat me alive.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so I will go to the intermission screen, change music, and boom.
5 minutes.
Oh, and we are back. I hope everyone had a most excellent break. Hello.
We is back now. Peek here is just now decided to stab everybody. Everyone's dead now. Peek has stolen all their faces.
Yes, we will have to find a new setting. This hamlet and all the hamletiers are
That was
currently...
not just the hamlet that Peaks killed.
Sweet. So welcome back. I last heard that you wanted to... so after your 20-minute walk back to the hamlet, you are heading to the sanitarium?
Mm-hmm.
As you enter the room, the nurse will greet you again. She hears the door opening. She actually comes from the room that she showed you, Gertrude. So, what brings you back? Did you find anything out about this madness?
The body, Gertrude, is she still in the room?
I just checked up on her. Nothing's changed. She's in and out of consciousness, but still speaking gibberish.
Weird question, but possibly could we borrow her around midnight-ish?
I thought
Hour
we did the
befor
opposite.
till hour after? We might need her to guide us to a place.
Wait, what? This is unorthodox. What do you mean borrow her? I can't just lend a patient out, especially to strangers. You got to understand how this looks on my end.
True.
Hold on. I am experienced in this. Yes. As Pete kind of walks up to the nice nurse, she just goes ahead and hands her last silver shilling. It's like, yes, like this. Yes, this should be proper. Offering, correct?
I have a responsibility to my patients. I can't just lend out, especially one in her condition. I do not know what you plan to do with her. This is unorthodox. No. Especially without her parents' permission. What are you doing? What kind of
we don't
request?
mean her any harm, but not to sound threatening or anything. Harm might come to you, as we came to find out in this journal here, which I can't read, but Gibbs here told me all about it. She might be involved in some dark magics, and at midnight-ish, she needs to be in other places, and if she's not, who knows what will happen.
All right, give
Being
me.
summoned there.
Go ahead.
Oh, so she's being. Someone is either going to use the magic to summon her somewhere, or possibly they might come here physically. Either way, there will almost certainly be force involved. So it's not. This isn't a safe situation anymore.
Okay. So, this will be like a persuade, quote unquote. So this will be a will attack roll. Whoever wants to roll it. Eddie was doing the main talking if you want to roll it. So I would give you a Bane because this shit's weird. But with Peaks and Giblis's assistance, that'll be 2 boons. So one of the boons will cancel out the Bane. So you'll roll with 1 boon, net 1 boon, and you still have 2 in the pool if you wish to use. But currently you are at net 1 boon will attack roll.
My will attacks have been.
It's-
will checks this day have been excellent, as we all know, so. Should I? I'm asking the other players.
Go ahead.
Yep, go right ahead.
And
Okay.
you remembered how to add your boon.
Yep, I have 1 boon in the chamber, ready to shoot.
Locked and loaded.
Yep.
Oh. Switch over so we can see the roll.
I rolled the 3rd one already.
Fucking A! Would you like to use your halfling ability?
How did?
Snake eyes, actually. Wow, both ones. Let's just roll that one again.
Fucking halflings are 1 magnets.
Do we keep the 6? That was a 1 before, because that doesn't get rerolled. I added the boon again by repetition. But that would be, 13 then?
Yeah, if you're playing honest like that, yeah, 13. And it was an attack roll versus the nurse's will, which a 13 is enough to do that. And so she looks towards you. Well, I see the determination in your eyes, and it definitely seems like you've well, you know what you're talking about. I will trust you on this. She hands you the shilling back. Keep it. I am not to be bought, and I do not want to think that I was paid
yes.
for this.
Proper offering. Understood.
But please, return her as soon as possible, because, like I said, this is. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. You said you are going to take her at midnight?
We need to be there at midnight, and so slightly before then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the sanitarium will be unlocked, and please don't tell anybody I let you do this. I cannot be. Please keep your mouth shut about this.
We will.
Agreed.
Excellent, excellent. So anything you wish to do until the hour is upon you?
How much are the local drinks in tavern? Is there any way to alleviate a bit of that insanity with doing that, or is that a downtime activity and not enough time right now for that?
Not enough time. That would be a downtime activity to do after session, between sessions. You can go have a few drinks, but not enough to forget about what you saw.
Okay, gotcha. So
Well,
yeah,
we should probably go and have lunch, actually.
Yeah.
Or evening meal or whatever before we head out. So it's not actually a bad idea to go to the pub.
Cool. We can do a quick little aside as you make your way to the pub, just to a little role play session, if you wish, as you enter.
Hey,
Do
welcome back.
What?
do we have Gertrude with us as we're doing this?
we were to pick her up when we need her. I think. That's the gist of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please take her on the appropriate time. I don't want you parading around town with her, please.
Drag her around town. We're just taking this this mental patient to the pub.
I was about to say, like, just suddenly she just show her around.
Now this is where the best medicine's at.
This'll cure your insanity, no worries.
So you make your way back to the tavern.
Hey, Sam. Hey, welcome back. Hey, you're not with the old man this time. Hey, what's up, Toots?
He winks. He winks at you, Gibless, gives you the finger guns.
What's up, Toots?
Peak would just be
Nichols.
awkwardly just doing the finger point.
Hey, you're getting better every time.
Yes. This is introduction.
So what brings you back? The old man run you off or something?
No, we've got a little bit. We followed some leads and we got a bit of, let's say, downtime. We need to,
Time to kill.
well,
Kill!
and then later on there'll be other things to kill, most likely. In the meantime, we could do with getting a bit of food.
Well,
Bit of food, a little bit of relaxation, get our minds, get us in the right mindset for what we need to do later on.
well, patrons are always welcome. I can whip you up something. I think I got a little bit of bread, yesterday's bread, and some mashed peas, and a little bit of, well, I got some, don't tell anybody, I got some of that good mutton.
Oh,
Who is this Martin?
gently. It's a food.
Yes.
Mash pea.
Get a
Mesh
mutton and
pea.
pea sandwiches.
And so, Finger Nipples will supply you with your food, your evening meal, as you sit around discussing the next step. The hour approaches. You exit, heading towards the sanitarium, I assume. As you approach the building, you see the door open, and Gertrude steps forth, her eyes wall-eyed, rolled in the back of her head as she steps out of the sanitarium and starts walking herself towards the north, towards the ruins. What do you do?
Follow.
Quick check, is the nurse okay? Or has she been strangled or something?
Yes, Gibless and Pete keep eyes on Gertrude as Eddie rushes in to check on to check on the nurse. She was awoken from the sound. She sleeps there at the sanitarium. She was woken from the sound. And as you get to the door, she sees you. She's like actually watching the girl as you approach, Eddie. Oh, well, I thought you were coming for her, but she just got up on her own and started to leave. She's still gibbering madness, but she's walking now.
She didn't like try to like stop her or something.
Yeah. I tried, but she just barreled through me, and I figured you would be here to take her, like you said. I was going to try to watch and see where she went if you missed her, but I'm not versed in trying to.
There, I'll try to get her back safely.
I'm trying. Okay.
We got it. We got this. Hopefully.
Got this. Don't worry, we've got
Hopefully.
this maybe.
And I'll follow the others and Gertrude.
I guess we follow at a distance, because we don't really want to get spotted by any weird culty people, do we?
Oh, that sounds like agility challenge rolls to be sneaky. Everyone, please give me agility challenge rolls. You have boons in the pool, but also Gobbo Abbey. You are a goblin, so you automatically get 1 boon to this roll.
Yep. Yeah.
Do I, as a rogue, get anything?
Fuck, I forgot. Danny, you are a rogue. You have trickery. You can use trickery all day long. It's only once per round,
Yes.
so every 10 seconds. But outside of combat, yeah, you can use trickery all freaking day long, so you can add a boon to this.
Yay!
Okay, is everybody okay if I use one of the boons in the pool then?
Yeah. I'm good with that.
And you can use it afterwards, Eddie. I won't make you roll first. If your roll looks shitty and you want to spend that boon, you can.
Okay. Thank you.
Aw, damn it!
Hmm.
Hang on.
Well,
Trickery.
I'm gonna try to roll a boon then. So I need
Okay.
a 2. Pretty good chance of getting it.
Right. Oh, excellent. So the way I do it, I'm not sure if this is official Shadow of the Demon Lord rules, but I like to do group checks, especially if there's more people making the same roll. So 2 of you succeeded, so that is enough for me. Peek, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but
It's not succeeding. You probably just see like Peak trying to like be sneaky, but she is like just constantly getting like her antlers on her mask, just constantly like stuck in like some bushes or tree branches.
oh man, yeah, you may have to redecide your outfit choices. Excellent.
I'm experienced in this. I can fix this. Yeah.
Chiken's kind of like smashing away with her like knife, trying to cut off the branches.
Is it a knife or a machete?
It's just a knife, but it's all she has.
Yeah.
Well, let me see what you have. A knife. No.
Yeah.
Nice. So, you follow Gertrude as she makes her way down, up the path towards the ruins. Evening has taken over. The moon has risen as the night grows darker and darker as the hour of midnight approaches. Gibless and Eddie trying to guide Peak through the trail that doesn't have as many low-hanging trees to avoid the first few antler catches. You've learned from your mistakes and are able to continue up the path quietly, letting the light of the moon guide you and following Gertrude as well. As you begin to get closer to the ruins, you see far in the distance an old, decrepit manor sitting on a hilltop looking over this hamlet. But before the manor, a mile or so before the manor, it seems ruins of like a castle fort kind of situation lays there before you. A lot of the walls broken, crumbled, and a lot of the area decrepit and in disrepair. As you follow Gertrude through these ruins, you start to hear voices as you approach this one area outside, still within the ruins, but outside a little ways. You can hear voices as you approach. They cannot hear you approach, so the voices continue as you get closer and closer, as Gertrude gets closer and closer. Hey, babe, I told you. I had to tell them. They were threatening me. That little bitch hit me with a shovel.
Oh, come on, Bradley. I told you. Don't tell anybody. This is going to be my ascension. I am going to be the necromancer's apprentice. He promised me so much power.
Hey, babe, you said you got power, right? You can deal with them. Hey, I didn't have my gear. I'm all geared up and ready now. If one of them fuckers come, I'll fuck them up. You know that.
Well, at least I had the power to get a few of the skeletons back, the ones that you let die in the barn.
Hey, babe, I needed an excuse. Oh, look, here she comes right now. As Gertrude rounds a stone area, you hear them. You can approach and you see Bradley, the human man, though he's wearing like some sexy leathers now. He's got like a blade on his arm, and then you see two of those skeleton type figures. Though since it's the same day, no horrifying, no roll for insanity since you've seen them earlier today, so no need to roll for that. And then you see Brandy, a blonde-headed human girl. She is wearing, she's wearing like robes, half covering her face. She's wearing a long dark robe. And as Gertrude comes into her view, she's like,
Fucking finally, I can finally sacrifice this bitch and get the power I deserve.
what do you do? And I will pull up a map. So, sorry.
Well, we most certainly can't let that happen now.
No, that would be bad. That's very
fine.
bad.
All right. You should see a black screen.
Yes, I do see a black screen.
Excellent.
Like a little fog one.
Excellent. I will add you all to this black screen real quick. And then I will...
Yay.
Is it still you and a black screen? Or do you see everything?
I see
Everything.
walls and a black screen around the walls. And
I'm
I see
so
our three
big.
characters in here.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
you're massive compared to the two of us.
That
Yes, small.
that is line of sight. I have line of sight enabled. I have lighting
Ooh.
disabled right now. Let's see. Is anyone using a torch or not?
I probably would because I don't have dark vision.
I have shadow sight. I don't know if that
Hey.
helps this situation.
Also have, I think it might be shadows. I've got a dark vision equivalent of some variety.
Yeah, shadow sight. Honestly, with the lighting of the moon and your shadow sight, I'm even going to allow you, Eddie. We're just going to disable the lighting. Well, actually, where's my ambience lighting?
Ambiance.
Ambient lighting.
No, this is fine. Excellent. Let me unlock tokens. Should be unlocked. All right, just wanted to do that. So this is what you see, and the voices are coming from around the wall there. And let me go ahead and add that to myself. Player preview. Encounters. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun
Dun
dun
dun
dun.
dun dun.
Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Derp, 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 derp.
So prepared. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
Beautiful.
This is the traditional GM way. We always gotta wing it.
Yes, you have to wait for me. And
So, guys,
you can just imagine that Gertrude's token is somewhere on the table right now. But as far as we are here and now, this is what you see. What do you wish to
I
do?
don't see anything, but I know that I hear voices behind the wall, essentially.
Yes, and
We're-
Gertrude walk around the wall, and you heard Brandy say that she is going to sacrifice Gertrude.
hmm And we're currently in we can free roam.
Yes, you should be able to free roam, and I did say you were able to see. So, like Eddie, you said you were looking. So, if you want to be right here, and you saw around the corner, oh, there you go. That's what you see, Eddie.
Okay, I don't see any hostiles yet.
That is because there they
Oh,
are.
now I see them. Ooh. Ooh, okay, yeah. So I want to confer with my compatriots first that we are issuing some kind of alpha strike against these guys, try and get a surprise on them before they get poor Gertrude sacrificed, if that's possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to want to hit him hard and fast.
Yeah. And preferably with the same target, so concentrated damage.
I'm sorry, shouldn't have token lock on. Token lock mode. Should be off. Are you moving freely now?
How do we move? Just click and drag?
Yeah, drag. Okay.
Yeah,
It's quite enjoying
I can
making
move.
the lighting move, to be
I'll move
honest.
myself back there.
Yeah, just making sure. And this is
Okay,
why they
now-
added the token lock feature. Damn players. Nah.
I know the
It's all
feeling with
my
the virtual
fault.
tabletops, yeah. Always want to roam.
So is it okay if I'm over here? I'm not currently being seen.
Right. You all passed your agility challenge roll, so you are fine. They do know you are coming, but you are currently stealth, so I will give them a surprise roll once combat gets going. If there is combat, I don't know. Who am I to say?
Talk him down. Obviously.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
think these fools.
I think we can talk to these reasonable people.
You
I
consider
could barely
letting not bad
convince Bradley to do anything. I don't think Brandy is going to be any more reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anybody have ranged Everybody have ranged options?
I've got a
So I have a
little bit of
sling and
range,
some stones to slug at these guys.
I have a sling, but
I have a sling and
I think
magic.
it might be best to kind of just go in for it.
Okay.
Well, you two are best up close, aren't you?
I am best up close, I think. Yeah.
I doubt we can get up close without them seeing us, though. That's why I want to open up with a sling and then go in close.
Yeah, that can work.
You Skibless, you said you have magic, so
Yeah.
maybe you can just, if you have ranged spells, you could probably start with that,
Yeah, definitely.
and then me and Eddie could probably just rush in.
That sounds cool, Gibless.
So I'll need to get into a position where I can see them first, obviously, but, you know.
Mhm.
Right. So who wants to get in viewing range first, and then we can go into actual combat, and I will roll to see if they are surprised. So who wishes to go into viewing range first?
I believe we agreed Gibless would do that.
Yeah,
That's okay with you.
I can try and sneak
Mhm.
across to... I'm thinking I might try and get over to here so I can see them.
I can
Whilst
swap
being
places then
shielded
with
by
you.
them, kind of like that.
You could probably switch places.
They're over to the left, though. You can see them from the corner where I was standing.
Okay, I mean,
You can also
Oh,
see
cool.
where I am standing as well. Yeah. If you want
cool.
to do that.
That'd be a good place to go for then. Because if I can do it from there, then that'll be a lot safer. So if I can move to there and then zoot off. I'll probably start by attacking. Is that Brad in the background? In the silly hat?
Yes, Brad has the silly hat on.
Looks like a Blood Bowl player. Yeah, and if we're all right with starting, I'll start off with a spectral grasp on him.
All right. So I rolled for surprise, right, to see if they are surprised. As you come into view, Gibless, combat will begin. Brad and Brandy are not surprised, but the zombie is. But still, we will discuss how combat works. The Bone Rebel is surprised. The cultists are not surprised. We are going into combat. Combat takes place in rounds, which are broken into turns. There are 2 turns, fast turns and slow turns. There's also end of the round where end of the round shit happens, but it depends. Usually spells or poison or something like that. But I digress. On a fast turn, a player can either do an action or move. On a slow turn, a player can do both, move and take an action. And players always go first in turn order. So if you choose fast turns, you will go before enemies that choose fast turns. If you choose slow turns, you will go before enemies that choose slow turns. And we go from fast to slow. So, on thine character sheet for round 1, if you noticed, underneath your stats next to speed, we have fast, slow, and SERP. Please choose whether you're taking a fast or slow turn by double-clicking either the lightning bolt or the hourglass.
Okay.
I will be taking a slow turn.
Excellent, excellent. Eddie will be taking a slow turn as well. And
I'm Eddie.
sorry, Eddie. Bradley. B-Rad. Bone Rabble will not be taking a turn at all this round because they are surprised. So, at the top of round 1, players go in any turn order as well. So, you already chose Gibless to go first. So, but normally I'd say Eddie or Gibless, who wishes to go first. Gibless, you are up first in the turn order. As you peek around, the Bone Rabble creature is still just standing there, stupefied, as Brad and Brandy point towards you. Brad's like, "Hey, there's that bitch that hit me with a shovel in my ankle."
Well, I guess we have more sacrifices.
So, you're up first.
Dear.
In
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, in order to target someone, Gibless, you would hover over their token and hold control and click, and that should target them. Ooh. Yes, Cultist Brawler has currently been targeted.
Okay.
And then what do you wish to do?
I'm going to wish to Spectral Grasp him.
All right.
I'm not going to touch him with my real hand.
Oh no, disgusting. So, Spectral Grass does have a dice next to it, so you can roll that dice. And if you wish, you can add a boon. There is still a boon. We'll see if it hits or miss. But describe how it looks when you cast this spell.
Oh, again, I hold up my my coin. Coin in one hand, held up, almost like some kind of religious symbol. And I hold out my other hand, palm forwards, fingers spread, and kind of this ghostly copy of my hand, even down to the smallest detail. It's definitely my hand. Kind of shoots out to grasp him. Usually going for the face, just because it's the easiest. But, it could be anywhere.
Oh, yes. Okay. It could be. Anywhere.
So it says roll attack. Do I just double click on here?
Probably. Oh, these
God,
ones.
Really? I suppose there's any luck going around.
No, but I did forget to mention, I don't know if I did, I'm handing out fortune at the beginning of each session to players instead of having it bought with
You
channel
can
points.
use, I can use my good fortune on others, so you can reroll that.
Yes, you can. That would be Eddie's triggered action. So, Eddie, you cannot take an attack of opportunity this round or use any other kind of bonus action, but you can use it now for Gibless.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh,
One into a 2. What the fuck?
Well, that's the life, isn't it?
It is. Holy cow. But as I was saying, you all have a point of fortune. Fortune you can spend to turn a miss into a hit. Plain and
like
simple.
Fortune that then.
If you wish to spend your fortune, you may.
Yeah, I'll fortune that.
All
So
right.
it's just 1d3
Get another
damage.
one.
Yes.
1d3 damage. Get here. Yeah. No. That's alright. And then he's got a bane on any attack rolls.
Shadowy hand streaks towards the target, making it so like when dealing success, the target takes 1d3 damage and makes attack rolls with 1 bane for 1 round. Nice, nice. Hell yeah. And that was your action, and that was a fast turn. Eddie, it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
Oh, my fantasy rounds finally started responding again, I think. Or not. Hold on, it's crashing.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna close it with
No worries.
Death Manager.
It's all those bonuses you kept trying to give yourself.
And let's try to get this bad boy up again.
No worries, no worries.
It was on the edge of coming back and then died completely, so let me log in real quick again. Client username already in use. I think you may need to kick me.
It says you disconnected just now. Just now.
Okay.
It told me.
Yeah. So you're not like in the list anymore.
So try that again.
You have
Okay, let's go
connected.
again.
Right.
Well, that's sorry about that. Technical issues.
Oh, no worries. No apology necessary.
I think since the skeleton zombie creature is not yet acted, can I walk around without provoking from it? Or would I provoke?
Remember, you are on fast turns. If you're only going to move, then that's fine. But
I was gonna charge towards Brad.
it is surprise, so it is not going to get a reaction. So yeah, you can charge if you wish as your action. You will get a bane on the roll.
But that countered by my weapon training, right?
Correct. So it'd be a straight roll unless you wish to spin the final boon in the pool.
I don't see the map though. I logged in, but I don't see the map again.
Let me re-share it to you. Anytime you lose something that I share, you can usually find it on the right-hand side, but it's also easy for me to just share it as well.
It's wonderful. Appreciate it. So Eddie will charge straight towards Bradley. Control click, you said to target?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. And let's go with that chain attack. He unfurls the chain again and tries to go for a downward strike with it.
Hey, that stumpy little dude's running at him. Oh, God!
Oh God!
Do I roll damage?
Yes, yes, that's a hit.
Okay. I can't do a reroll on the damage, but I'll just leave this
Right,
as
right.
it is.
Oh, and let me remind everyone what you can do with fortune, just so you know. One thing, you spin fortune to turn a miss into a hit. You can spin fortune to give another player 2 boons on their roll, or you can spin fortune to turn a d6 dice roll into a 6. Just for
cool.
future reference. Unless you wanted to do that. Your call.
Maybe I'll save the fortune for a more dire situation. And agility doesn't get added on finesse weapons, is that correct?
No stats get added to weapons.
Oh.
Most of
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Most of your like bonus damage will come from path abilities. So at level 2, you're gonna get an ability that just gives you a bonus d6 to weapon damage rolls. So.
Well, I gotta survive until level 2 first, so.
That is correct.
Can end my turn there.
Describe how you rush towards Bradley, but only manage to deal 1 point of damage with your attack.
So he just dash, and the chain goes around him and just coils right around the head and just gently tickles the nose. But that's enough to bludgeon his pretty little face in a bit.
Bradley sneezes. What the fuck, dude? Why you hitting me with a chain in my nose? God, I'm gonna mess up my face. This is my moneymaker.
I sincerely doubt that.
All right, so that was player fast turns. Now we are on to bad guys fast turns. So we have, if you see to the right, Eddie, you see this little dais here. Mm-hmm. We're gonna say that's where Gertrude is currently laying down, getting ready to be sacrificed. But that is not Brandy's concern. She's concerned about someone who just ran up and whipped her boyfriend in the face with a chain. So she is going to target you, Eddie. And she pulls out a skull that's missing the jawbone. It has some runes scribed in it. And she whispers to the skull. And magic begins to whirl around the skull. As you see, she pulls from the socket a little worm and flicks it at you.
The worms.
But with only a 4 versus your agility, the worm just flies past and splatters on the wall behind you. She's like, what the fuck? That spell worked on that bitch a second ago. Fucking shit.
Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
The Valley Girl accent with the swearing is just comedic genius for me. I don't know why.
Well, I'm glad you
classic.
like it. I'm glad you like it. So, whose fucking turn is it now? All right, so Peak, we are on slow turns. So that was so Bradley and Peak are on slow turns, but you're the only player, Peak, so it is your turn. You may move and do an action. What do you wish to do?
Yes. Peak, with her staff out, sees that opportunity is now struck, and she will step out of the shadows.
If you do both mouse, you can do the, you can see ranges and stuff if you hold both mouse buttons and move them around.
I closed out of it by accident. Closed out of the map window.
No worries. We love scuff around here. I will, unlock token. I will share once more. There you are.
Oh, thank you.
Nah.
Sorry.
Don't need to.
It's,
Oh no.
oh, there we go. Okay. Peak will move out from the shadows. The speed is 10, so I'm assuming it's every square every 5 feet.
So right now you're right there, so that would be about 1 foot, and then who are you trying to get to?
Just the first, bony boy I see here.
Oh yeah, that's only 2 total yards.
Okay then. Then I can walk up just right around here, and I'm gonna just take a swing at him with my staff.
Yeah, this creature is just mouth agape, staring over towards Brandy, but not doing anything. They still haven't even taken initiative. And so you come up beside them. They're not even paying attention. Go ahead and roll that up, please. Holy farts.
Holy Eerie!
Iriella. Thank you for the raid. Can I get a shout out to Erie if I have any of my mods, please? And welcome to the Warband reppin' Bacon. Welcome in, Salop.
Eerie.
Hide your Pepsi Mac, the goblins here. Welcome to
that's
the
frightening.
Warband Stream Nirvanion. Sorry. I butchered that name, but welcome to the Warband. Much appreciated. Thanks for the raid, Eerie. Thank you for dropping your community off.
I was watching you play your retro Alundra earlier. Much appreciated. I hope you had a most excellent stream. Thanks for stopping by. We are... Oh, introduction. I am Mally Nim, a tabletop RPG streamer. I stream a game called Shadow of the Demon Lord. And currently we are doing a Shadow of the Demon Lord meets Darkest Dungeon little one-shot session where I bring a whole bunch of different players from different walks of VTubing and flesh tubing into my stream to play Shadow of the Demon Lord. And we are currently in combat with some Valley Girl cultist and Valley Boy boyfriends. And we have Zomdani as Peak. You are going up to the Bone Boy.
Yes. I'm about to rattle his bones, all right.
Heck yeah. So,
Heck yeah.
you remember how to target, hover over Bone Rabble and hold control and click them, and that should target them.
Hold
Excellent.
control and click them. Did I do it right?
You did it. I can see in the combat tracker, Peak has targeted Bone Rabble 1.
Okay, good. Then I shall on weapon roll for that. Go. No. That hurts.
I know. There is a boon in the pool if you wish to spend it. I am a kind of GM, I'll tell you, there is a possibility to hit with a boon, but it is 50-50.
I need to roll about to need to roll 6 here, I think.
50-50, honestly.
Ah! Right. It was just a D6, right?
You can grab the D6 on the bottom left-hand side and drop it into the... Yes.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Not quite.
Nah. Alrighty then. I don't think I have anything else I can do then at this moment. I'll just end my turn there. That was my attempt.
I know. A valiant effort. As you run around the corner, you see Eddie engaged with Bradley. You see the bone creature that gets your attention. First you saw Eddie, right? You were going to run towards them, but then you saw the bone creature. You're like, oh, well, I'll strike them. As you grab your staff and go to hit. They turn hearing the sound, and their turn and your swing were just timed too perfectly, and your staff just goes right by them, hitting the stone ground as it looks down at your staff and looks up at you, still with a look of dazed and confused. We go to the final member of this round 1 combat with Billy. Now that he is equipped and not in his farm boy outfit, he wishes to try to return the favor on you, Eddie. And you see these blades attached to his gauntlets, and he tries to stab you with a blade. And that should have been with 1 boon, though.
Doesn't matter. It's
Yeah, so a 20 to hit. That does hit.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled the wrong one, that's why. So, you take 3 points of damage as the blade gets struck into you, and I need a strength challenge roll.
Ooh, okay.
Hello, Mark. It is kind of like D&D, though it is called Shadow of the Demon Lord, made by one of the developers who did write on D&D. And they also have a Kickstarter for a less rated R game called Shadow of the Weird Wizard that's on Kickstarter right now. But I digress. Your challenge roll is good. You see Bradley try to take his blade and try to scrape it across your flesh, but you're able to rip the blade from you before Bradley does any more damage to you. And that my friends, is the end of round 1, so please choose whether you are taking a fast or slow round at the beginning of round 2.
Question about the damage I sustained. Is that already added somewhere? Or do I need
Yes,
to add that?
it is auto-added on my combat
Okay.
tracker, which is a handy feature of Fantasy Grounds, not a sponsor. All right, Brandy is going fast still. Bradley will go fast this round. Bone Rabble is no longer surprised, so they will take a fast turn. And everyone is on fast, so you know what that means. Players go first. Who wishes to go first between Eddie, Gibless, or Peak?
I'll let you guys go first.
Okay. I'm just gonna smite Bradley.
All right, Eddie.
That's okay with everybody.
Eddie going melee, Mortal Kombat with Bradley. Please, Eddie, let's see those rolls.
So the chain whips around my head around, and I go for the ankles this time, since he's well defended on the head with his funny little helmet. Ooh, that ain't gonna hit, I think.
Man, these dice rolls are... This happened the last stream I ran this. The dice hate my players.
That'll be my turn.
Did you spend your fortune yet, Eddie?
I did not. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Allow me to re-roll the d20 then.
Oh, it's not a reroll. Fortune, it's you just turn a miss into a hit.
Oh, okay. Then I'll roll the d6 for damage.
No, it is not
5
Raid.
damage.
It is not Raid Shadow Legends. 5. Ooh, almost max. Please describe how this whip crack chain slams into Bradley.
So, the upward swing turns into a sideways glance and just around chest level for Eddie, but since he's so low to the ground, it just buckles Bradley at the knee and he falters slightly.
He's like, oh, damn, I really need to get better shin guards. I didn't know I'd be fighting so many small bozos. And that was Eddie's fast turn. Who wishes to go next, Gibless or Peak?
If you want to go first, Gibless, you can.
I heard Gibless.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna try and sling at. Oh, actually, since it's go for B-Rad. Just gonna lob my sling at him. What do I need to do again to target it? Shift.
Control.
Oh, it's already targeted.
Yeah. B-Rad is already targeted.
Nope. So I'm just gonna sling him. Well, if it did not hold. There we go. Ooh.
Oh, okay, I
Oh.
was worried for a second there.
That definitely hits. Minimum damage as your stone hits into B-Rad, denting his helmet just a bit. He's like, oh, jeez, why is everybody picking on me?
This is fun, obviously. It's just-
All right, is that your turn?
yeah, that's me done.
All right, Peak. Just a heads up, you currently have Eddie targeted as well, so if you click
my
over
bad.
Eddie. Yeah,
I don't know how I did that.
perfect. Now Eddie is not targeted. You will not try to attack Eddie, but it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. That's why I went last, because I knew it was just gonna be simple. I'm gonna try attack it with my staff. And pray to God.
Yes, the dice are in your favor.
Yeah!
One of us hit something.
I finally did it. I did it. Then I can roll for damage now.
Correct.
Ugh.
Nice. 4 points of damage. Describe your strike, please.
Yes. As she takes out her staff, she will take a swing at the skeleton's kneecaps, bringing him down a little bit to take another strike at the head of the skeleton.
So you crack the kneecap. You see a split rise up the femur. This creature, still standing, wobbles a bit and tries to reply in kind as it targets you. Oops. Bam. As it targets you, Eddie, and takes its fist and tries to slam it into your face. But rolls a 5. Your face is well guarded by that elk mask. It hits you in the snout of the mask, thinking that it's hitting you.
It's just kind of like with the horse mask, you just see like the nose kind of just deflate a little bit.
And its already look of confusion and discombobulation is increased now that it flops off the snout of your mask. Bradley and Eddie back in Mortal Kombat. Eddie tries to slash at you again. I mean, Bradley tries to slash at you again, Eddie. Names, how do they work? Oh, I'm getting the ones. The
turns have tabled.
The turns have tabled as Bradley collects himself from being pinged in the head with a stone, tries to stab down at you, Eddie, but a moment of blurred vision as the pain actually radiates through his brain pan, and the stab downward is short, and he stabs his blade into the ground and tries to rip it up. He's like, it's 'cause you're short. That's why I missed. Yeah, I would have hit anybody else, really. And then it is Brandy's turn.
You leave my boyfriend alone.
Wrong boy. Valley Girl. Oh my God. There we go.
Oh my God, you stop attacking my boyfriend.
My boyfriend now.
And she is going to cast a spell again at you, Eddie. And let's see. Let me make sure I did the casting of that spell, so I cannot use that one anymore. So we are going to use this spell. Let me double check. If the target. So you are going to... Oh no, it's an intellect attack roll against your will. So she starts whispering to the skull again, and you hear, even though it has no jawbone, you hear like teeth chattering strangely as you hear in your head, Eddie, this voice.
You're never gonna get taller. You're just gonna shrink as you get older. You're just gonna shrink smaller and smaller.
And she casts reveal unspeakable truth to you. But
that meets it.
11 versus will, though. This is versus your will. It says
My will is 11.
I don't know why it told me I missed, but
It meets it, beats it.
meets it, beats it. All right, on a success, the target gains 1 insanity.
Let's go.
All right.
Going crazy.
I know. But that also means you are currently frightened for a number of rounds equal to your insanity score. So if you like to try your halfling ability to negate the frightening...
I would gladly. That was a will check again.
Yes.
Will challenge roll. I don't know why I had a boon on there.
No, you had a bane because you are frightened. So you are going to get the bane trying to get rid of it. That is a fail. Yeah, 5. So you fail this round, but normally you are frightened a number around equals to your insanity score. That's the normal rules. But for this setting, I'm allowing a will challenge roll at the end of each round to get rid of the frighten, because you are, big damn heroes in Darkest Dungeon, so I am going to allow that. So there is a chance, but this round currently you are, well, till the end of next round, you are going to have a bane on all your rolls until you get to try that roll again. So... how does that make you feel when she reveals that unwelcome truth?
It stings a little deep inside. But he's seen some shit today, and he's gonna power through it.
Emotional damage. And real quick, welcome in Atsamori. It's so glad you stopped by. If anyone doesn't know Atsamori, they also run Shadow of the Demon Lord every Thursday evening their time. So support for fellow Shadow of the Demon Lord enthusiast and GM. So thanks for stopping by Atsamori. And we can do the shout out thing if I have any mods right now. And that was The Unspeakable Truth by the cultist. That was all of them. Excellent. So that means we're at the top of round 3. So choose whether you are taking a fast or slow turn. All my monster NPCs are continuing their fast turns.
Thanks for the fortune, Atsamori. Much appreciated.
But all my players or all my NPCs are taking fast turns. So as per tradition, players go first. So Eddie, Gibless, or Peak, who wishes to go first?
So if I go first,
Yes, go ahead.
I just want a spectral grasp on Brad again.
And that hits.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
ooh, nice max damage. I'm gonna have you describe that in just a second. I just remembered I should have had a Bane on the last roll with Brad, but he missed anyway. So remind me to Bane up Brad next time. But how does it look when you do max damage with your spectral grasp?
I'm very tempted because this gives the Bane as well and everything. So it's obviously a distraction and everything. I'm just thinking of the spectral hand goes out with his big sharp claws and just really clutches his crotch really tightly.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, not the jewels. Ah.
No!
That was
Grab his dick and twist it!
Exactly.
Hell yeah, you hear that. And then Brandy. Oh, go for it.
I was just thinking testicular torsion. That would,
Testicular torsion!
Brandy lets out a scream. Leave my man's junk alone. That goes in my trunk.
Hey, yo!
Beautiful.
I would like to follow up on that wonderful attack and go for upward swing this time, right between the legs.
All right, Eddie.
Straight roll because frightful and weapon training cancel each other out, right?
Correct. So it'll be a straight roll, no boons or banes. The frighten cancels out the weapon training. There is no boons in the pool, but it's still a hit.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Please describe how you end poor Bradley's life as he is grasping his crotch after being twisted by a spectral hand.
Oh, the chain that Brady uses as a weapon just goes straight up in the very forceful motion, and it can just everybody hears this violent crack of his gluteus maximus as it connects.
Oh, he falls down dead.
Just from damage to his testicles.
Strangely erect in death, but his body stays there.
That's because his testicles have been forced into his penis, that's why.
That's why.
Oh,
Oh, you
my god.
dirty goblin, you.
At the end of my turn, I would like to try again the will check.
Oh, that will be at the end of the round, but I'll let you do it now, just so I don't
In
forget.
case I need to react to something, then I'll do it at the end.
Okay, yes. That was Eddie, Gibless Peak. You are up.
It's like a Mortal Kombat scene where like a guy just his nuts kicked in and his head just pops off.
Yes, quit giving the developers ideas for their next fatality.
That was one of the fatalities.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was a real one I'm talking about.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna use trickery with this, actually.
Yes, and I'm sorry, you should have been using trickery before, but I am
Yeah,
so
I
forgetful.
had to. No, I had to read it myself. That was more on me. I'm gonna roll with a boon, and if it succeeds, I believe
It succeeds, so you do deal
Okay.
a d6 extra damage as well.
Yes. So roll for the regular attack, and then I'll roll a d6.
So I will add the separate d6, the 1 extra damage. This creature is not looking good, but it is still up and about. It is its turn. She will, I've been bad at explaining. She is commanding this creature to attack you. It's not doing it on its own, right? She's like, yeah, keep going, kill that fucker. Why didn't you didn't even hit it last time. Come on, God.
You're not even trying.
There we fucking go. It's about fucking time. I don't think I had you targeted, but 18 does hit, I'm sure.
Yes, with against my agility. Yeah.
Okay, so it slams its fist into your solar plex. Yes, you lose breath for but a moment as it does so, and then it is her turn.
Bane.
What's that?
You need to be reminded of a Bane on something, right?
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh. Only Bradley then. Okay, sorry.
Oh, that's not really mean. Oh, it's only Bradley.
All right, so she begins whispering to the skull once more, and you see like ethereal tentacles come out of the eyes of the skull and start growing and wrapping around her body ethereally. So she casts a spell, and anytime a creature would attack her, she can do stuff. So she casts a spell, and that is her turn.
Not tentacles. I know what this
Holy
is.
shit! Another. Oh,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Hot dog bong water!
bong diggity! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi and hello. Thank you so much. I hope you had a most excellent stream, my friend. Thank you so much for bringing your community. Can't wait to play with you in the future, my friend.
I cannot wait to play with you as well.
Hi and hello. Hell yeah. All right. I will. Oh, what? Are you
my God.
fucking serious?
Wait, were they streaming together?
I don't think so. I think this was freaking. Well, maybe they were. Holy shit, pixie meat! Welcome in. Once the bong water cool down is done, please shout out pixie meat as well. Thank you so much.
Woo, got so many
Accident.
people.
I know. Ah, that's so awesome. Well, let me do my little introduction. Hails and well met. I am Mally Nim. I am a tabletop RPG streamer, streaming a game called Shadow of the Demon Lord. Currently, we are doing Shadow of the Demon Lord meets Darkest Dungeons one-shots, where I bring a bunch of players and streamers from around the world to play at my table. And thank you so much for the raids once again. Much appreciated. You all fucking rock. And this is an 18+ stream. You have been warned. All right. She cast her spell, so that's the end of round 3, honestly. So we're at the top of round 4. Eddie Gibless Peak, choose fast or slow, and then it'll be your turn to go. Whoever wishes.
I've got to go to my appointment.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Maybe we
Sorry
could.
about that.
Maybe we'll play on Gibless' behalf.
I mean, I'll probably be going fast and lobbing a. No, I'd probably be going slow so I could actually get further in and maybe lob rocks at this lady.
Well, how much time do you have, Abby? Like,
I've kind of got to go because my appointment's at 1:30.
okay. No worries. Don't worry, you're not going to miss much. Thank you so much, Abby, for joining. I will bring you back for another session whenever you are available.
Hell yeah.
Very wonderful playing with you, Abby.
And we
It's been really nice
I love that.
meeting you two and playing with you.
Hell yeah. Thanks for joining. There's not much left. You won't miss much, so thank you again.
I
And
got to do testicular torsion at long range, so I'm happy.
hey,
That's what matters. When you got to twist balls hard enough, it kills a man.
Yep.
yeah.
Twist it hard enough, he just squirts blood out of his ears.
Oh,
Anyway, I've got to go. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you around.
Bye.
bye bye.
Bye.
Right. Well, there is not much left to go, really. Let's see. So Eddie.
Oh, I would like to do that. We'll check it into that.
Yes, please do so.
With the Bane. Nope.
Nope, you are still frightened. Eddie or Peak, who wishes to go first?
I shall.
Try to
Is it
finish
over
off.
over the next round?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so then I am gonna go next. I'll just do my staff attack against the little bony boy. Trickery. That
Oh,
definitely hits.
yes, that does.
I can roll with an extra d6. What?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's good damage.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so
A 9 total.
you turn this skeleton into a pile of bone marrow.
Oh,
As you do so, and the creature falls dead, Brandy.
More bodies for my faces.
Welcome to the war band, Fim Different.
Much appreciated. As the bone falls and Bradley is dead, Brandy falls to her knees and starts begging, "Look, I didn't mean it. I can't believe you killed my boyfriend, though."
am I able to walk up to her?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would say, yes, noted. As I'm just gonna hit her.
All right, I will not make you make a roll. Hey, Lupu, welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate posture check and stretch. Thank you so much. Welcome in.
I was
Hope
about
you
to
having.
say I would just finish her off, just kill her.
Oh, okay. You're trying to kill her. Okay, excellent.
Yep.
That's perfectly fine.
I require a new face. As with my copper dagger, I just stab her into the heart.
Look, I surrendered. You killed my boyfriend. What? Ah! And she, as well, becomes a bloodstain on the floor of the ruins.
As you kind of like look at Peak, she just grabs her antlers, takes off her mask. Eddie, you're just looking at her from behind as you kind of see Peak just looking directly at the dead body in front of her. She looked like a dwarf before. She suddenly now is kind of starting to look a little bit taller. And now her hair has definitely changed, similar to the girl that I forgot what her name was.
Brandy.
Brandy, yes, who I just killed.
And
And puts the mask back on.
I'm not going to make you roll a will challenge roll, Eddie. You've already seen it happen once. And, well, you haven't seen Peak like morph like that, but you know of changelings, so you know they are in this world, so you kind of get a idea that Peak might not be a dwarf.
Not exactly a short stack anymore right now.
He's hyperventilating from the battle, probably. Coils up the chain around his arm again.
I think are you still frightened? Or would he still be?
Maybe. I don't know. hands trembling a bit, but that might just be the adrenaline kicking in or cooling down.
About 20 seconds total left, so it's over.
Phew. Is the girl Gertrude okay?
Yes, Gertrude. Yes, we were looking for her.
Yeah, as you finish that peek and you go to check on her, you see she is coming to lucidity. Her eyes are fluttering and she's awaking. Where, what, how did, who are you? What's going on? What, is that Bray?
Where's
Be
her
not
face?
afraid.
Where's her face?
There's a lot of explanation to do, but you're alive. You're safe. We'll get you back to the hamlet post haste, okay?
Her face was most useful. Do not worry.
Is that Bradley? What happened to him? Who are
they
you?
were
Sort of wanted to
attempting to
sacrifice you.
Yes, they were attempting to kill you. We have saved you.
No, they were my friends. They were just going to,
They would deceive us. Yes.
Oh, gods. And she passes out from all she is witnessing and taking in.
Well, job well done. We found Brandy. We may return her.
You gotta return a lot of unconscious or dead people now, I guess. Logistics of that don't look pleasant.
Yeah, so that is up to you how you wish to proceed. Where do we go now?
Well, Brandy's unrecognizable without her face, probably. So I'd say we bring back Gertrude instead and let her justify our actions, maybe? I don't know if that's gonna work out in the end, but...
If you want to try and
one.
lie,
We need-
if you want to try and lie, I can try to help. I won't be very good at
Brandy's
it.
not
I'll
much
tell
of
you
a
right
liar, really, to be honest.
now. All right.
Thanks
And
again,
perhaps-
Pixie. Sorry.
Perhaps through our explanation, we would try to explain that.
We got
You know,
the
what of-
evidence of them plowing the sacrifice in the journal, sort of, right?
Right?
Well, said,
believe-
who do we got to justify ourselves to? We're like the deputies here right now, right?
I mean, we were the hired help, more or less.
Well, true. Let's just go back and collect our payment.
Yeah. As we return, we would return Brandy to the mother, and I'm assuming we would. I can only imagine what that conversation is probably going to be like.
Mm-hmm. I hate to imagine it.
Yeah.
Which
But-
we do.
We will gloss over that. She is definitely happy to see her daughter. No. She is sad to see her daughter. Sad to see her dead. Sad to see her face missing. Yeah, so a new corpse in the graveyard.
All's what happens in the darkest of the demon dungeon.
Yes. So after you return to town, you have the obligatory meeting with Alistair Pentagast to discuss everything at the bar. So we switch scenes back to the bar after you have gathered your corpses, gathered your allies, and returned to town. We switch back to the bar here. You are seated at the table. Drinks are brought. Alistair. So, what news do you bring of the missing girl? Were you able to find out, recover her?
Yes. Brandy, she was a cultist, necromancer. Tried to summon undead to kill us, and tried to sacrifice her friend for more power.
Bradley
Stop
also
that.
involved. Yeah.
Oh dear, I knew I heard rumors of Cole's activity. I didn't know that it was as dire as this. She was in cult necromancy sacrifices. Oh, by the gods, I will keep my ear open for more information. But I mean, you have done what I asked you to set out to do, though the result was not as wanted as we got, but at least you were able to find her and find out more. These cult activity is more than rumors now. Well, he grabs a few pouches, hands them your direction to you, Eddie and Giblis. Peak Eddie and Giblis, a pouch of 8 silver shillings. And then he will also, well, I don't know if you, who will want this. You can decide among yourself, but from what you've said, this may come in handy. He pulls out a dagger, ordinary-looking dagger, hilted, in a scabbard. He slowly pulls it out the scabbard, and you see the dagger emanates a light, almost like a torch. I haven't tested it myself, but
Is there iron?
no.
No iron in the making.
No, it looks like it is made of bone, a bone knife, but it glows like a torch. And he says, I haven't tested it myself, but I've heard that if this dagger is within range of the foul undead creatures, that the orange torchlight that this dagger produces will turn into a soft blue. So this may come in handy for future endeavors if you run into any more of these undead or necromancers.
Out of character, I guess. What is the damage on the weapon?
It's just a weapon-wise, it's just a regular D3 dagger. It just has the torch / undead notification ability.
So,
Okay.
handy.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
Are you okay with me having it?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll take it then.
All right, let me go to items and make sure it is.
And we all got 8 silver shillings.
Correct.
Separately?
Yes.
Okay. So I added that correctly.
All right, so I will add it to your character sheet. Peak.
Yes.
And there you go. Yeah, I figure first level items should be a little not as powerful, still working things out here. Nah. It will always be in a beta test. Nothing is set in stone. We are all just having fun. The main purpose is fun and getting together and playing RPGs. So, if I fuck up, I fuck up. Nah.
It's all a learning process.
Oh,
Honestly, this...
go for it.
I was gonna say, honestly, I'm surprised, how easy it is just to get into this game.
Yeah.
I know. And go for it.
It wasn't very hard to, pick up for me. I don't know. The system is pretty much similar.
Yeah, a lot of similarities. Like I said, the guy who wrote it was one of the lead developers on 5e, so he had a lot of inspiration from that, but he's also been developing shit for a long time. And I don't know if I want to hear bullshit, Beaver. Tell me your shit got canceled and you could have played. Don't tell me that. But we'll play next time. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that. We can do some downtime. Eddie, I hear you're a little insane.
The little stress levels have increased significantly during this little escapade, so he would like to spend some downtime probably at the tavern.
Yes. So, go for it.
Yes, as I think as Peak would see, you were probably afraid. She would come over to you. She'd be like, "Yes, I see. You are, how you are going through fear, if I may recall."
PTSD more like it, but sure.
Yes. The post-traumatic of stress disorders. I hear the best way to deal with it is through copious amounts of alcohol. Yes, this is what I've been told.
I plan to test that theory.
Yes, I will assist you. Yes, this is how friends are developed, correct? By paying for each other's drinks.
I'd like that.
But since this isn't technically the second session, so more of the Hamlet has opened up. So, Z, you can spend 1 silver shilling at the tavern to get drunk and reduce your insanity by 1.
I would
Or,
spend a silver shilling for them if they do that.
or you can spend 2 silver shillings and go to the back for some gambling to get rid of 1d3 insanity. Or you can participate with the pleasures of the flesh for 5 silver shillings to reduce your insanity by 1d3 plus 1.
But isn't there a chance of getting an STD?
Probably.
And then if you ever receive any diseases or anything, that you can pay to get rid of them at the sanitarium.
I just remember that from Darkest Dungeon. That was always like a thing you had to worry about.
Yeah, so I'll.
Just remember, it's my treat. I help you.
Well, how about we go in on the gambling then, and you help me with that? So one.
Yeah, no problem. So you said it was like 3 shillings?
It
2.
was 2 silver shillings, so 1 each.
2 silver, so 1 each. Okay, then I take off 1 then.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Roll the d6z, and we will divide it by 2. It'll be a d3. Oh, so 2.
Okay,
you reduce your insanity by 2.
Nice. Still a bit insane in the membrane, but only a little bit.
And I roll... Do I roll something for the gambling?
Did you get any insanity?
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Like I said, I was going to add a way to, if you wanted to spend your downtime doing some spy activities or whatnot, doing your profession to make some extra scratch, then you can do that as a downtime as well.
I would, yeah, I think Peak would attempt to try and like make more money on the side. Probably ask maybe one of the guys at the table, or at the one of the guys like that's at the gambling hall or area, to see if like they require any assistance.
Right. Some cheater stuff. You're gonna go and look and see if there's like any cheating wives or whatever. Take notes and all that, and show them the evidence.
Yes.
Cheaters, Hamlet edition. All right. I haven't really worked out the details on this.
That's fine.
But
we can make it up as we go.
Oh yeah. It's probably going to be the same as far as you'll either gain 1, 2, or 5 silver shillings doing this. It's probably going to be a roll to see how well you do. Normally a DC 10 for challenge rolls, but this will be a elevated DC, right? If you get a 10, you'll get 1 silver shilling. If you get a 15, you'll get 2 silver shillings. And if you get 20 plus, you'll get 5. We'll do it that way. So it would probably be for spying, either agility or perception challenge. What do you think?
I think for this situation might be better for perception.
Perception challenge. And you can use trickery on this roll as well, because you are
Yes,
a
I was
rogue.
going to ask about that. Thank you.
Of course.
So, put 1 boon to that and roll perception. Whoop. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, you've dug some dirt on the town, men and wenches, left and right.
Everyone's a cheater.
Everyone's cheating.
That's what I found out.
Nice. So go ahead and add 5 silver shillings to your page. You did some excellent work out there.
No secret left untold.
Mm-hmm. Now everybody's going to be weary of the elk-headed individual walking around town.
All
You
right.
don't know where my eyes are looking.
That's the one that's spying on everyone.
Oh yeah, caught me cheating on the missus with my pig.
Oh, I tell you what.
Excellent.
This one, pig fucker.
Nice. So I guess I need to find a raid target and do outros and all that. So plan to run another, hopefully, couple of these. Well, next week, next Sunday, I'm I'm being crazy and gonna try to do 2 sessions, but we'll see. We'll see. And
Oh yes, I saw that.
I know, and I at least try to do 1 session a weekend for a month or 2, just to introduce as many people and having some fun. DeMarc Davis has a recommendation. Arjack, is that how it is completely spelled? DeMarc, I do not know this individual, but I would be happy
Hey,
to raid them.
I know who they are. Arjack. Yeah, I have their name here.
Yes, give me the name.
Jack Tyran. Yeah, it's spelled like that.
Excellent. So that will be our raid target.
Arjack a Tyran, or is it spelled like that? Yeah, no, how I spelled it is the right one.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. So, any parting words, Denny? Anything coming up for you? Any streams?
For me, I will be streaming a bit later today. I'm going to be playing. I'll pull up my schedule. I will be playing some more Fear and Hunger tonight around like 8 p.m. GMT. I'll also be playing some God Hand tomorrow.
Nice. That Fear and Hunger definitely gives me Demon Lord vibes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it does.
How about you? Z? Anything else?
No,
my apologies.
No, I'm done. No, I'm done. Don't worry.
This is always the hardest part, talking to people, not talking
it's
over. I'm terrible at it.
Me, I'll be probably in an hour, maybe a bit shorter time frame than that, going on live with some Baldur's Gate 3. We're currently in Act 2, me and my party. So if you have not gotten that far, maybe don't stick around for that, because spoilers. But if you don't mind, then hey, I wouldn't mind some company.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I've been working on stream mostly, so I haven't got as much Baldur's Gate in as I want to, so I'm still in Act 1. So I might lurk.
It's a long act.
Oh, well, I can lurk, but I probably won't watch. Excellent, excellent. So, thank you again, Danny. Thank you again, Z. Thank you, Gabo,
for having
Abby.
me.
Oh, of course. Thank you for showing interest in wanting to play, all of you. Really means a lot to me.
It means a lot to me for you to ask me for you to invite me to play. I was very honored, and I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, that's most important.
Excellent.
Thank you. That's most important. As long as you all had fun, that's my goal. Awesome. Well, let me start this raid. Raid is started. Okay, so I will try to be back next Sunday. I will try to get it scheduled, put it on the schedule, tweet it, all that good stuff. Make sure all the players can join, all that good stuff. So I will see you in a week. So we will raid out. So don't leave me hanging. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Come on. Bye.